Correct. Started, no? So, शुरू करें? Shall we begin? In Hindi I asked you. शुरू करें? Ready? So, I'll pick up one question from your ICI study mat. Okay? And after I'll solve that question, I'll tell you something about that question also. Okay? So, in your ICI study mat, PGBP chapter is there, and in the PGBP chapter, on your page number 3.339, there is one question. See, this is a question which I am going to solve with you. Okay, this is not the only question on PGBP which we are going to solve together. When I will be doing deductions and computation of total income, after few lectures we are going to start that also. Okay, no, don't worry about the questions. I am telling you how you have to attempt the paper, what you are supposed to attempt first, okay, how you are supposed to approach your MCQs, okay, which questions to pick up, everything I will tell you. But for that you will have to be a little bit, with me and have patience. Okay, so far you are understanding everything. Whatever we have studied in PGBP, do you remember everything? Even if you don't remember, think that you are a businessman. Think that you are a and apply that logic to solve the question. Okay, I have told you, you have to copy me while solving the question. So whenever there is a question specifically on PGBP, or there is a question on total income having PGBP in it, there is a way in which the question has to be read. Reading is important, and along with reading, marking is also important. Okay, so you will be exactly reading the question in the way in which I am doing. You will be doing exact same markings which I am doing. Trust me on this, you will find the question very easy. Okay, so let's start with question number 9. Question number 9, Mr. Raju. So see, first what we are going to do, we are supposed to read this information before the table. First part, read the information before the table, then skip the table, and whatever information is given below the table, yes or no, that you are supposed to read, and along with this information keep on ticking in the table, and last whatever remains in the table, that you are going to read. So the manner in which the question has to be read: information, information and table. What did I say? Information, information and then table. Okay, no? So first of all, here they are saying that Mr. Raju, a manufacturer at Chennai. With this information, can you do anything? Raju is a manufacturer. Manufacturer. Meaning, if plant and machinery etc. is there, purchased in this year, then additional depreciation might come. Okay, no? But first of all, tell me, manufacturing, is it a business or not a business? So, Mr. Raju is engaged in a business, manufacturing. Believe it or not, in this question, for him trading P&L account, manufacturing trading P&L account is given. So, for this business, you will have to calculate which income? PGBP income. Now, to calculate PGBP income, there are two ways, two methods. Direct method and which method you will follow? Can you see net profit? If net profit is given in the question, examiner wants you to derive your PGBP income out of this net profit. So deriving the PGBP profit from net profit is direct or indirect? So you will follow which method? Indirect method. Always make sure that you identify these details well in advance, so that while solving, you get the proper speed. Okay, no? So PGBP income will be calculated for this SSC, and that PGBP income will be calculated based on profits, That means by following indirect method. Okay. Now this information, manufacturing, trading and P&L account is given. Okay, no? Hence we are following indirect method. Now forget about this table. Come to information number 1. Following are the further information relating to financial year 24-25. Now, point number 1, administrative charges include 46,000 paid as commission to brother of the SSC. The commission amount at market rate is 36,000. Now pay attention. Whatever adjustments are given, no, out of these adjustments, some adjustments will talk about the items there in the P&L account. And some adjustments will have no effect on the P&L. They will be independent adjustments. Yes or no? Now tell me, this adjustment which you just now read, it talks about an item in the P&L account. And that item is? So in your administrative expense, administrative charges, 46,000 commission is also included, which you have paid to your brother and which was reasonable to the extent of only. Do you remember something like that we did today? Now first of all tell me, administrative charges 3,26,000, 2 parts. Out of this 46,000 is commission paid to brother, meaning that the balance amount of 2,80,000 is the genuine administrative charges for the business. Now, any administrative charges incurred in the business, is it a business expense or not a business expense? Allowed or disallowed? As per 37(1), it will be allowed. Put a tick mark like this. Now, the balance amount is for commission. That commission you have paid to some other party, then it was allowable. But have you paid this commission to other party or your brother? Brother is a related party, and to related party, if the commission is given and if this amount was reasonable, even this would have been allowed as your business expense. But tell me, is it reasonable? How much was commission at market rate? 36,000. So out of this 36,000 is reasonable. To that extent the commission should be allowed, and excess is disallowed. As per 40A2, that excess amount of 10,000 paid to brother, which is unreasonable, will be disallowed. So this 46,000 again to split. 10,000 which was unreasonable will be allowed or will be disallowed? And remaining 36,000 will only be allowed. Yes or no? Now what are you going to do? Come to this adjustment and put a tick mark on this adjustment. Now in your entire paper of 3 hours, you are not going to look at this adjustment for the second time. Whatever you had to do, you have already done. In the examination, majority of the students waste time by reading one information again and again and again and again. What are you going to do by reading it again and again? Whatever you are supposed to do, you have already done, no? Now no need to read this adjustment. The moment you will put a tick mark on any adjustment, that adjustment you are not supposed to touch. Coming to the second adjustment, that talks about assessee paid 33,000 in cash. Ayyo! Other than prescribed modes. 10,000 was the limit. More than 10,000. Read the entire stuff. The payment is made to a transport carrier on 29th of December 2024. Meaning this year only you have paid 33,000 in cash to transport carrier. This amount is included in manufacturing expense. Assume that the provisions relating to TDS are not applicable on this payment. First of all, tell me, TDS provisions you are not supposed to consider. Okay, no? Now this information is about any item in P&L or independent information? This is about an item in P&L. They are saying that this transport charges was included in manufacturing expense. Go and find manufacturing expenses. Can you see 5,70,000? In that 5,70,000, 33,000 was the transport charges. And the balance 5,37,000 is your normal manufacturing expense. Manufacturing expense is an expense related to business or not related to business. Should be allowed or should be disallowed? As per which section? 37(1). General deduction. It will be allowed. Now what about the balance 33,000? It was also your business expense. Transportation charges also your business expense. Should be allowed. But you are paid in cash. You are paid in. So what? Any amount paid for transportation charges up to 35,000 paid by whatever mode is allowed. So is it more than 35 or up to 35? This will also be allowed. Hello sir. In short, entire manufacturing expense, balance also, and this 33,000 part also is allowed. Okay. What will you do? Put a tick mark. Will you see this information again? Very good. A sum of 4,000 per month was paid as was received or was paid. Is it an expense or it is an income? Expense. Paid as salary to staff throughout the year. And this has not been recorded in books of accounts. Now tell me, this item, point number 3, is it given in the P&L or not given in the P&L? Okay, no? So this is something which you are not supposed to add or less because it was debited or credited. This is not debited only in the P&L. Now tell me, salary to staff, is it your business expense? And if you have not recorded this business expense, your profits are higher. What you are supposed to do? You are supposed to reduce a business expense which was unrecorded. This is your UBE. This was not included above. Considered separately. Getting my point? So what will you call this? Come on, tell me. UBE. And how much will be the amount of your UBE? 4,000 into paid throughout the year, no? So if it is paid throughout the year, meaning, will you put a tick mark on information number 3? No! Put it in cloud or put it in box. Because if you will put a tick mark on this, you will miss this 48,000. Getting my point? So this 48,000 will be separately allowed as a deduction from your profit as your unrecorded business expense. Yes or no? Next one. Bank term loan interest actually paid up to 31st March 2025 was 20,000 and the balance was paid in bank term loan interest. Bank actually paid up to 31st March was, and the balance was paid in. Go in your P&L debit side. Can you see bank term loan interest? Interest to bank? Yes or no? They are talking about this 60,000 interest which was debited in P&L. This is a bank term loan interest for which the information is given below. Yes or no? Now this 60,000, out of this 60,000, 20,000 is paid in this year only. Bank term loan which you have taken on, purchase of machinery. Is it your business expense? Yes. In the business, machinery was supposed to be purchased. To purchase that machinery, you have taken a loan. This is your business loan. So on business loan, whatever interest you are paying, will that interest be allowed as a deduction? Yes, it will be allowed as a deduction. 36(1)(3). 36(1). But remember, public financial institution, state finance corporation, state industrial investment corporation, or any scheduled or cooperative bank, scheduled or cooperative or banking NBFC, from them if you have taken the loan and on that loan if you are paying the interest, that interest will be allowed subject to 43B. Is it a specified lender? Bank is a specified lender, and to specified lender if you are paying the interest, will that interest be allowed as a deduction? Yes, it will be allowed as a deduction subject to 43B, meaning this interest, entire 60,000 paid in this year, allowed in this year. This 60,000 paid on or before the due date of filing of ROI of this year will be allowed in this year. But out of this 60, only 20 is paid in this year. So 20 will be allowed in this year. Yes or no? What about the balance amount? What about the balance amount? Balance amount is paid in next year. In the month of, tell me, what is the due date of filing ROI for this year? Wait. Return of this year will be filed in this year or next year? Next year, what is the due date of filing ROI of this year? Either it is 31st July or it is 31st October in some cases. Yes or no? Whatever due date you assume, if you assume 31st July also, if you assume 31st October also, the payment of balance interest is made in November after the due date of filing. Will that interest be allowed in this year or it will be disallowed? As per 43B, that 40,000 will be disallowed. And when it is paid? November. When it is paid? So out of the business income of November, you are going to claim it. But this year, it will not be allowed as a deduction. So 40,000 will be disallowed as per which section? 43B in this year. Yes or no? Put a tick mark on this information also. Now see, point number 5 talks about housing loan repaid. Housing loan principal repaid. What is repaid? Amounting to rupees. My first question, the loan which you have taken, you are giving back that loan. This is not your expense. Principal amount of loan you are repaying, that is not your, it is not allowed under PGBP, not allowed under other heads also. Getting my point? But remember, since this was the principal repayment for housing loan, since this was principal repayment of housing loan, for that usually the deduction is available under section 80C. But some conditions are there. This is the principal for that loan which was taken for that property which you are showing under the head house property. So for example, if there is a house property under the head house property, first of all you will have to assess the house property under the head house property as SOP, LOP. You can treat that property by any name. That property can be SOP also, property can be LOP also, DLOP also. Yes or no? But for that property which was assessed under the head house property, on that property if some loan was taken, housing loan for purchase or construction, that housing loan repaid in this year can be claimed as a deduction under 80C. Yes or no? So now this housing loan repaid, if it is for that property which you are assessing under the head house property, yes or no? And if this housing loan is for purchase or construction of the property, then the principal repayment of this housing loan will be claimed as deduction under 80C. So now tell me, housing loan principal repayment 50,000 and it relates to residential property acquired by him in which year? For, meaning this entire information is about a house property. When the house property was acquired? 23. This year or last year? House property was acquired for what purpose? Residential purpose, self-occupation. So last year the property was SOP. And if nothing is mentioned, the property will be SOP. Are you going to show this property under the head house property? Yes. As your SOP, the property is shown under the head house property as SOP. And for this property, if the loan was taken to acquire the property, means purchase or construction loan is there, and that purchase or construction loan is repaid, then that repayment is allowed under section 80C. Getting my point? So tell me, will this amount be allowed under section 80C? Yes, principal repayment will be allowed under section 80C because this principal repayment is related to a property which was assessed under the head house property, and this principal is for that loan which was taken for purchase or construction of the property. Now tell me, interest on housing loan was how much? Interest on housing loan was how much? this interest will be allowed under 80C, or interest on housing loan is allowed under section 24 clause B. So will you show the property under the head house property? Yes, as your SOP. Annual value will be nil. Hello, annual value will be no municipal tax deduction, no standard deduction, but still you can claim the deduction of this interest up to 2 lakhs. If nothing is mentioned, then we will assume that the loan was taken on or after 1st April 99 for the purpose of acquisition, and acquisition was completed within 5 years. So all the condition to take that 2 lakh limit is satisfied. So up to 2 lakh the interest can be claimed. How much is the interest? Full 23,000 will be allowed. Full 23,000 will be allowed. So now this entire information is for which head? Income from house property. Yes or no? Now the housing loan was taken from Canara Bank. The amounts were not dealt within. Wonderful. Too good. Thank you that these amounts were not dealt in. If you would have dealt those amounts in PNL, no, we would have to take them out of PNL and show it separately under the head house property. Now, since these amounts were not dealt in PNL, we are not supposed to extract from PNL. We will separately consider this information for house property head. Yes or no? There will be no effect of these items on your profits. Not to be added, not to be reduced. Nothing to be done for your profits. Understanding or not? Now tell me, depreciation allowable under the Act is to be computed on the basis of following information. Now there is a plant and machinery block. Yes or no? There is a plant and machinery block, and in that plant and machinery block, what is the rate of depreciation? 15%. What is the rate of depreciation? 15%. Now see, they are saying that in this plant and machinery block now, WDV as on 31st March 2024 minus what? Depreciation for this year or last year? So last year closing value is given, and from that closing value last year's depreciation is reduced. So last year's final closing WDV is there. Can I say that last year's final closing WDV will be this year's opening WDV? Yes or no? So opening WDV is how much? Opening WDV is how much? So pay attention. Opening WDV is 11 lakh 90,000. Yes or no? Now you have done some additions in this year. Additions of rupees 2 lakhs, and which was put to use for asset purchased in this year? Yes. Put to use in this year? Yes. For how many days? On this asset, full depreciation or half depreciation? Full depreciation. Now total additions they are saying, ayyo. Now they have said total. Total is how much? And out of 4 lakh, 2 lakh is more than 180, meaning that balance 2 lakh will be, getting my point? So total addition 4 lakh we have to add, but out of that 2 lakh is 180 days or more, and balance 2 lakh will be less than 180 days. So opening I have, in that I will do add what? Additions. Now in this additions, what I will do? Greater than equal to 180 days and less than 180 days. Come on, tell me. 2 lakhs and 2 lakhs. First, I will calculate the value of my block. Yes or no? So what is the total? Come on, tell me. Guys, what is the total? 15 lakh 90,000. Yes or no? Now, after addition, I have to reduce. Deletion also. Directly depreciation or deletion also. Any information about deletion given? Meaning deletion is there or not there? Don't skip any part, I am telling you. Otherwise you will be put in trouble. What is the final depreciable value? 15 lakh 90,000. 15 lakh. Out of this 15 lakh 90,000 on 2 lakhs, which was purchased in this year and put to use for less than Will I claim full rate or half rate? 7.5%. Will be 15,000. Yes or no? And what about the balance 13,90,000? Will I claim full rate or half rate? Full rate. That is how much? 2,08,000. So can I say this total will be 2,23,500. This is my ND. Normal depreciation. This is my. Now wait. Is it the block of plant and machinery? During the year, new plant and machinery is acquired. And you are in the business of manufacturing. So if the assessee is in the business of manufacturing, if the assessee is in the business of, during the previous year he has acquired new plant and machinery, on the actual cost of that new plant and machinery, 20% additional depreciation he will get. But if the plant and machinery was acquired and installed for a period of less than 180 days, then the additional depreciation will be half, will be 10%. So have you acquired plant and machinery in this year? What is the actual cost? 2 lakh and 2 lakh. On that only the additional depreciation will be calculated. Additional depreciation is not calculated on 15,90,000. On that you are going to calculate normal depre. So now for additional depre, what you will do? You will take 2 lakh. You will take. This is the 2 lakh which was purchased and put to use for 180 days or more. And another 2 lakhs which was purchased and put to use for less than 180 days. On this additional depreciation at the rate of, and on this additional depreciation at the rate of 10%. Tell me, on the first how much will be there? 40,000. Second one, 20,000. 40 plus 20 will be 60,000. Everyone understanding? What is this 60,000? Additional depreciation. So in this year, will you claim normal depreciation or additional depreciation also? Both, no? Therefore, total depreciation will be 2,83,000. 2,83,000. Wait. This is the depreciation which you have calculated on your own by following IT rules, income tax provisions. This should be allowed or this should not be allowed? This should be allowed. Go and check your P&L. How much is the depreciation? Depreciation debited in P&L is 2 lakh. That depreciation and this depreciation does not match. Why? Because this must have been calculated as per books of accounts. The rate of depreciation, the method of depreciation would have been different. Should this depreciation be allowed? But this is reduced from profit. What I will do? I will add back. So this will be disallowed. Now can I say I have to claim this depreciation? I have to claim. But this was not recorded in my P&L. Any business expense which is allowable, but this amount was not recorded, can I say this is my unrecorded business expense? Yes or no? So I will call this amount as my UBE and I will claim it in the form of UBE. Did you understand so far? Yes or no? Now read the next line of the question. Compute what? Compute. Ayyo, we are doing PGBP chapter. In PGBP chapter, they are telling you to calculate. Do you know how to compute total income? First, I will calculate salary, house property, PGBP, capital gain, IFOS. If set of provisions are there, clubbing provisions are there, I'll follow them also. Then there will be a total, gross total income. And from that, I will claim chapter 6A, deduction, total income will be there. We know that how to calculate. We have to ask from the question. That question, you are telling me to calculate what? Give me the details of salary. Question, give me the details of. Means there is no salary income. Salary will be nil. Question, give me the details of house property. There or not there? So from these details of house property, we will calculate house property. Yes or no? Question, give me PGBP. Question will say entire question everywhere. PGBP. And what method? Indirect method. Apply indirect method and calculate on your own. We have given you all the details. No problem. We'll calculate as per indirect method. Question, give me capital gain. Question, give me. Meaning there is no capital gain, no IFOS. 5 heads done. Total will be done. No clubbing, no set off. Yes or no? 5 heads total will be done. Question, give me chapter 6 deduction. There or not there? ATC. Hello? Take the deduction, final amount will be your total income. Is it that difficult? You should know what is to be done. Then keep on asking your question. Keep on asking the details from your question. Look for the information which you want. Don't run for the information which the question is giving you. Take the information which you want. In the examination, no, why you are not able to solve the questions? You eat what they serve you. There are many varieties. There are many varieties in the question paper. Everything is served to you. They are serving you and you are eating. No. Eat what you want. What you want? Total income. So to calculate that total income, I will first eat salary. Then I will eat. Ask for the information, and if you will not get it, tell me then. This is so easy. Now tell me. First of all, compute what? Compute for the assessment year. Now this information will blow your mind. Assuming he pays tax. Now see what impact will be there. 115 BSc followed or not followed? Followed or not followed? Default tax regime means 115 BSc is first thing. If you follow 115 BSc, no, interest under 24B for house property will not be available. Second thing, additional depreciation will not be available. Third thing, deduction under chapter 6A will also not be. We have solved the entire question assuming that he is shifting out. Then everything is correct. Hello? But in the end, they gave you a, googly. What if he follows? No need to worry. While calculating house property, will not take the deduction for interest. House property head will be nil instead of negative. Hello? While calculating PGBP, we'll take the deduction for depreciation. We'll take the deduction for depreciation, but not this amount. Only 2,23,500. Yes or no? And while calculating the total income, chapter 6 deduction, ATC, we are not going to take. We'll get the total income. Same question they will ask you in the exam. Same question. But last information they will change. Assuming that he has shifted out. Now the moment you will see that question, no, you will be like, "Ayyo, same question we did in the class. Wow, sir had solved the same question. See, sir did not take additional depreciation. I will not take. Sir did not take ATC. I will not take. Sir did not take interest on housing loan. I will not take." Bloody in the class when you solved, sir did not take. Why? Because he pays tax by following. And in the examination they have asked, shifting out. You have to take interest, you have to take additional depreciation, and you have to take ATC. Both ways we are going to solve it. Yes or no? But first we are going to solve as if he is following default tax scheme. As if he is following. And then we will verify our answer. If our answer is correct, then you will trust me. For other answer also. Okay? Pay attention. Information done. This information done. This information done. Now table is still remaining. Come to the table. In the table, what you can see? Manufacturing and trading P&L. First of all, you might have created many manufacturing and trading account in your entire CA student journey. Yes or no? What you put, what you debit or what you credit in your manufacturing and trading account? Come on, tell me. All the direct incomes and direct expenses. The expenses which are directly incurred. The incomes which are directly earned from your business. Whatever is there in your manufacturing and trading account, no. Everything is business related to business. Everything is allowed. Everything is. Can I say opening stock? Opening stock allowed. Purchases of raw material allowed. Manufacturing we have already allowed. Yes or no? This sales will be allowed. Closing stock will be bloody. The first profit and the purest profit of your business is gross profit. Under the head PGBP, under the head, this is the first income which is taxable as your business income. And if this amount is taxable as your business income, meaning the amounts used to calculate this income are all allowed. Yes or no? So I have allowed everything. Why? Because this is my PGBP income. This is CF and this is BF. CF means carried forward. BF means, so from here this income is coming in your P&L account. Now tell me, in your P&L account 10,60,000 gross profit is there. Is it a profit? Is it an income of your business? Taxable under the PGBP head? Put a tick mark. This is your PGBP income. And if this is your PGBP income, so to calculate this thing, whatever you have used are all related to business. Allowed. No need to disallow anything. Getting my point? Until and unless specifically disallowed. That 33,000 would have been disallowed. Hello? If it was not paid to transporter. No need to apply their mind. When you see gross profit, PGBP income. That's it. Got it, sir? But to calculate this, to arrive at this gross profit, whatever amounts are used in your manufacturing and trading account, all are related to your business. Will be allowed. Everything is allowed. Now tell me, you come to your P&L. P&L debit side 3,26,000. What is to be done? We have already seen. Right hand side 10,60,000. 10,60,000. This is entirely your PGBP income. Now come to the debit side. SGST penalty. SGST means state GST. You are paying GST or you are paying penalty? Remember, any penalty, any fine for contravention or breach of any law, any rules, any regulations will never be allowed as a deduction. Will never be allowed as a. Why? Simple reason. Just imagine you are breaking any law. The authorities are saying, hey, don't break the law, huh? We'll charge penalty. You will say charge. Charge. We are going to get the deduction under PGBP. Bloody who will follow rules then? Who will follow law? Who will follow regulation? Nobody will follow. Nobody will be afraid to breach or contravene the law. Why? Because if the penalty and fine will be charged, no problem. I will get the deduction under PGBP. So, should you get the deduction under PGBP or income tax? No deduction under any of the provisions of Income Tax Act for penalties paid for contravention or breach of law, rules and regulation. Allowed or disallowed? Put a cross mark. GST if you paid, Are you paying penalty or you are paying tax? Don't you think that this tax will have to be paid in the course of your business or profession? You are in the manufacturing business. So in the business, you have to normally pay these type of business taxes known as what? GST. So is it your business tax? Should be allowed or should not be allowed? Should be allowed. Why are you allowing it? It should be allowed on payment basis. 43B. What is written? Meaning in this year only it is paid. So this will be allowed. Yes or no? General expense. Allowed or disallowed? Why? 37(1) general deduction. Why? General word is there. General expense means small expenses which usually happens in the business. Miscellaneous expense. Yes or no? Allowed as a deduction. Interest we have already seen. And depreciation is already disallowed. Already seen. Yes or no? Right hand side. Dividend from domestic companies. Dividend from. Tell me, your domestic company giving you dividend. Meaning that, is it your income from business? You are in the business of manufacturing. Is it an income from your manufacturing business? Hello? Are you in the investment business earning these kind of income? Whenever you will get dividend, that is a return on your investment. It is never treated as your PGBP income. Will always be treated as your. And under the head IFRS, this will be T for taxable. T for right one, income from agriculture. Your business is to do agriculture, no? So is it your PGBP income? Then this will be your IFRS income. And under the head IFRS, will it be taxable or it will be exempt? Wait. If the agricultural income is coming from a land situated in India, only then it is exempt. But if this agricultural income is coming from a land situated outside India, then it will be taxable as your IFRS income. Tell me, this agriculture income is coming from a land situated in India or outside India? What they have mentioned? Not mentioned anything. So take a safe assumption. If they have not told you that it is received from a land situated outside India, that means it would have been received from a land situated in India. Hence it is exempt. Yes or no? Exempt. Will you take in IFRS? Yes, but under the head IFRS it will not be taxable. It will be thrown out. Why? Because it is exempt under section 10(1). Getting my point? Hello sir. You have solved the entire question. You have solved the. Now be with me. Come on here. See. What are you supposed to calculate? Total income of Mr. Raju. Assuming that he is following 115 BSc or not following? Following 115 BSc. Yes or no? Now tell me, to calculate this total income, first income we are going to take is salary. Did we read the entire question? Anywhere did you see that they have calculated salary and given you? Or have they given you any details to calculate the salary? Salary is there or not there? Nil. Do you have income from house property? Details of house property given in the question or not given? That house property was your SOP. House property was your. And what will be the annual value? For SOP, the annual value taken is nil. Yes or no? And minus deduction under section 24, clause B. For what? Interest. Interest on housing loan. SOP for this property you are taking as nil, and interest on housing loan, that was how much? 23,000. Yes or no? But this will not be allowed. Why? Because the assessee is following 115 BSc. So what will be the house property income? Final house property income. It will be nil. So now you are supposed to calculate PGBP. By applying which method? So wait. Everyone will check here. Everyone, please pay attention. PGBP will be calculated by following? By following net profit, add, less, add. Net profit, add, less, add. Expenses debited but disallowed. Expenses debited but you will add. Yes or no? Incomes credited but not taxable under PGBP, less. Yes or no? UBE less UBI add. Yes or no? Hello? You will take your calculators now. You will not press any button other than what I am telling you. If I see anyone pressing any other button, I will take the calculator, put the calculator on ground, and I will stand on the calculator. We have to start from, take net profit on your calculator. How much? How much? Now, debit side, whatever expenses are disallowed, we are going to add in this 5 lakhs. Yes or no? First one, 10,000. Commission is disallowed, no? Add 10,000. On the debit side, can you see SGST penalty? 5,000. Add 5,000. Can you see 40,000 interest? Yes or no? Add 40,000 interest. Then, can you see depreciation of 2 lakhs? Add 2 lakhs. Whatever items debited but disallowed, you have added. Now, whatever items credited but not taxable under PGBP, number 1, dividend. How much? 15,000. Reduce 15,000. Number 2, agricultural income. Reduce 1,80,000. On your calculator, there is one amount. Wait. That is not your PGBP. Some expenses are related to business, but unrecorded. Have you marked them? Yes, UB you have marked. First one, 48,000. Reduce 48,000. Second one, don't reduce 283 because this includes additional depreciation. You will reduce only normal depreciation. Reduce 2,23,500. UBE, all the markings, UBE, you have reduced. Any UBI is there? Unrecorded business income? No. Why? Because if that would have been there, confirm like UBE, we would have written it. But if you have not written anything like UBI, on your calculator, you must be having 2,88,500. That is your PGBP. Add, less, add. PGBP done. How many minutes? Less than 1 minute. You got the answer on your calculator. Now just the simple presentation. What you will write? Net profit as per PNL, 5 lakh. Add items debited to PNL but not allowed under the PGBP head. Underline. First item you will write. What? Commission paid to brother in excess of market value and in the bracket disallowed as per 40A2, 10,000 inner column. Second item you will write what? SGST penalty. Any penalty for breach of law, rules, regulation not allowed. Inner column you will write 5,000. Then third one, what you will write? Third one you will write interest paid to bank after the due date of filing, ROI disallowed under section 43B, inner column. Yes or no? Fourth one, what you will write? Depreciation as per books of accounts, 2 lakh. Total amount disallowed, add that in your profit. Now next one, less what? Items credited to PNL but not taxable under PGBP head. Number 1, dividend. In the bracket you will write taxable under the head IFOS. Inner column 15,000. Next one, agricultural income from agriculture. In the bracket you will write fully exempt under section 10(1). You will write 1,80,000. Total 1,95,000. You will less that amount from your profit in the outer column. Yes or no? Next one. Items not debited in PNL but allowable as a deduction. Number 1, salary paid to staff, 4,000 into 12. Inner column 48,000. Next one, depreciation calculated as per IT rules. Bracket you will write working note. After the end of the question, you will prepare a working note for depreciation. In that working note, you are going to show this calculation. Yes or no? Amounting to 2,23,500. Next line, total, and reduce that amount from the outer column. Then next line, items of incomes not credited in PNL but taxable under the head PGBP. Outer column nil. Now the total will be made 2,88,500. Tell me, is it difficult? Every question you are going to solve like this. Now, if I'll solve 500 questions with you, no, process will not change. Process will remain same. I'm there to guide you that how to solve the question. Ultimately, you are supposed to solve the question by this process only. Hello? Wait. They have not told you to calculate PGBP. They have told you to calculate. But PGBP you have calculated, no? How much? And as per my promise, have we calculated within 1 minute on the calculator? Now, ask the question. Question, give me capital gain. No capital gain. Question, give me IFOS. There is one IFOS. 15,000. Yes or no, sir? So tell me, what will be the total now? 3,03,500. Can I say this is your gross total income? From this, will you get any deduction under chapter 6A? Yes, there was one deduction. Under section 80C, housing loan, repayment, housing loan, repayment. How much was that? 50,000. How much was that? 50,000. Should have been allowed under 80C, but will not be allowed. Why? Because you are following 115 BSc. Can you do the total now? 3,03,000. Please check the final answer. And I would love to share, this was your exam question, 15 marks. 15 marks exam question. These kind of bullshit questions comes in the exam and bloody you don't solve. Take some water, put your nose and die. These type of questions you are not able to solve. Did you find the question difficult? Now tell me, wait. If the same question comes and they are saying, assessee is following, not following, 115, BSc not following. Tell me, will there be any change in salary? Salary will remain. Will there be any change in house property? Yes. Now 23,000 interest will be allowed, and as a result of that, minus 23,000 will be what? Income from house property. Will there be any change in PGBP? Absolutely yes. Additional depreciation will be allowed separately. And because of additional depreciation, your profit will increase or decrease? Instead of 223, depreciation will be how much? 283. You have taken deduction for only 223. Additional 60,000 you will take as what? Depreciation. Yes or no? So instead of 288, now it will be 2,28,500. This will be your PGBP income. Yes or no? CG will remain same. IFRS will remain same. Now can you calculate your GTI? Yes. Now wait. There is a loss from house property. And if you remember, loss from house property can be set off against any head up to maximum 2 lakhs. Up to maximum, if you don't follow 115 BSc. Are you following 115 BSc? No. So your loss from house property up to 2 lakhs can be adjusted against any head. So can you set off against PGBP? Yes. Can you set off against IFRS? Yes. Do the total. 228,500 minus 23 will be 2,05,500 plus 15,000, 2,20,500. And will you now get deduction under ATC? Yes, 50,000. Your final income will be 1,70,500. This will be your total income. Very difficult, no? Understood? Sure. This is the only question which I am going to solve for PGBP for you as of now. One question, question number 7 in your ICI study mat. In your ICI study mat, question number 7, Mr. Shivam. Assessee will be Mr. Shivam. Can you see? Today you are going to solve that question at home. Today only. And wait. How will you solve the question? The moment, the manner in which I have solved, in that same manner you are supposed to solve. Information, table, and do the markings. Do the markings with the pencil first, and then see what is required in the question. In that question, 2 answers are required. I am telling you. One answer is calculate PGBP income as per presumptive provisions of 44 AD, which I have not yet taught you. Hello? That is not going to take more than 15 minutes. So in my next lecture, no, only the miscellaneous part is remaining. 44 AA, 44 AB. Hello? 44 AD, 44 ADA and 44 A. Only 15-20 minutes this entire thing will be wound up. So leave that part, but in that same question they are telling you to calculate the PGBP income of Mr. Shivam by following normal provisions also. Normal means the way in which we have done. Yes or no? Then compare and give the advice. What Mr. Shivam has to do. You will not be able to advise. Why? Because you will not be able to calculate 44 AD. But at least you can calculate normal, no? Calculate the PGBP income normally in that question. And very important question. Even that is also similar type of question has been asked in your exams. 15 marks. Getting my point? So solve question number 7 today. And what I'll do, next lecture, whenever we are meeting, initial 15-20 minutes, we will wind up the balance part. Then immediately we are going to solve. Immediately we are going to start with capital gains. Once the capital gain will be over, no, all the big chunk questions are, big chunk chapters are done. Then very small chapters will remain. In one day, no, two chapters will wind up. Yes or no? Clubbing setup will be done in one day. Okay, then deductions will take some time. Deductions and computation of total income. And in that computation of total income and deductions, we are going to solve more questions like this. Got it, sir? Hello? And then few small chapters are there, like TDS, advanced tax, then return of income. Few chapters does not require my attention. But I will tell you what is to be studied and what is to be left. Yes or no? For your examination. And I will also tell you that how you are going to approach your paper. Okay? Which things to attempt first, which things to leave. Yes or no? But that purely depends on how the paper comes. But strategy, I will tell you, follow that strategy. 100% this will be a last attempt for you in inter. You'll cover up everything and you'll pass. At least for my subject, I can guarantee. Okay? But you have to promise me whatever I am doing and whatever I am telling, keep on doing that thing religiously. 100% your result will be positive. Okay? So see you all tomorrow. Yes or no? Will you solve that question number 7? How did you find this question? Easy, difficult? Little confidence came that these type of questions will be there. Will be able to cope up. Now many questions like this. Don't worry. Few questions like this I will be solving with you only in the class, like I did. Yes or no? When we will be doing computation of total income. And after that few questions, many questions you are supposed to solve at home. Whatever problems you are going to get, bring those problems to me, I'll solve them. Okay? So see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bye.